Welcome back, everyone. You're watching the training week from May 6th, where I've continued to develop my essence. I've started to tumble forwards a little bit more, and like I said last week, you're gonna see a tumble that I've never done before. I've done similar tumbles, but you're gonna see a double twist punch layout on the floor today. Otherwise, it's the same old things, a little bit of new stuff. So as you're seeing here, I've started doing some gentle Gaylord taps, Yamawaki tap, whatever tap you want to call it. You can use it, of course, on Gaylord, Yamawaki, Jaeger. It's all the same tap, just at different speeds of giant. And it was a bit sharp last week. I've tried it again this week, and like many things, everything gets a little bit easier and easier. How many giants today, fam? 2. Remember, the goal is what? 100? Is 100 even possible? 4. I'm going pretty slow. 6. Doing my best to keep a nice straight line. I'm not pushing away at 100% yet. Pushing away as much as I can is still a bit scary. There's still a lot of stuff, a lot of scar tissue and inflammation going on in that shoulder. But as the weeks go by, it feels freer, emptier. Man, I can't wait till the first gale. It looks like I got a foot cramp there. Or I might just be shifting across the bar because it's getting getting slippery. I'm taking all the chalk off doing so many giants. Just last night I counted how many giants would be in a normal high bar routine, and I think I had around 30 or so giants, and that was me planning a 8 skill routine. So 10 skill would probably be closer to like 35. So there I was struggling on, I think it was about 25 giants. So I don't know, what do you think? Is 100 a good goal to have? It seems a bit excessive, but it's about all I can do right now, so I gotta have something to aim for. Keeps things fun. So, like I promised last week, we're going into the gym high bar clips of the week. We got a couple coming up this week, right after these planche drills. So, what do we got? I'm half twisting Marinich to a pikey Cassina to another pikey Cassina. It's always good when you catch Kovacs's with a little bit of room on top of the bar. 3. So I'm shooting for 10. I still haven't done 10. 4. I'm shooting for 10 double Kovacs's, and I was shooting for 10 Kachev. Daniel actually got the 10 double Kovacs's before me. We were having a race at TriStar, and he ended up getting 10 on his trip to the World Cups. Speaking of trips, I did a few trips off the trampoline, forwards, backwards. Really strange doing triple twist with a limited arm raise, especially backwards, triple front, sorry. Backwards, triple back, just swinging from the bottom like that felt so foreign. Bit of tumbling. Tweaked my knee yesterday, but I think I'll be alright. Not even bothering to stick that front half, getting straight to the fun stuff. Oh, I should have punched that one. Looks like I tested the waters a bit too much. Should have punched earlier, saved some energy. Thursday. More tramp. So making sure I'm doing that double front 1.5 both ways. The half, where you're spotting the floor the whole time, and then the front spot the floor 1.5 out. When you're only training it one way, your body tends to just kind of go into autopilot. But when you change the timing of the twist, it's really difficult, especially if you've got an ingrained habit. So I try to keep myself malleable. What do they call it these days? Neuroplasticity, I think. So being able to initiate the twists in multiple areas in different times, so that rather than your unconscious memory, kind of muscle memory taking over, you're actually doing it from the conscious mind. And I think that's where gymnastics, and probably most sports, but especially gymnastics, because there is such a variety of movements, I think that's where it's at. Making sure it's all happening under control from the conscious mind in the moment, rather than from autopilot. But not to underestimate the value of autopilot. Some skills, especially in competitions, you probably don't want to be too obsessed about it. You just want to let things flow and keep your attention on the skills that are a bit more inconsistent. So still tucking up to swing to handstand, but you'll see I'm doing a little bit of, I should do some wiggling around here, some over-unders as I call it, which is something I'm going to talk about in that handstand workshop I'm planning for the Patreon. I'm still quite restricted with the handstand, so it'll be a little while before I get to work on that for those that are waiting for it on the Patreon, but it is something I'm planning to do. Of course, opening the shoulders in that way is exactly what I need to get back to those Gaylord taps. Probably not too long now until I catch a peach. I'm probably ready. I'm just trying to be a bit more careful. Why rush something I know that I can do without a problem? Not gonna showcase the total amount of giants. Otherwise we'll have 10 minutes of me doing giants non-stop. Again, going pretty aggressive in those stoop swings. The following week, or maybe even the following sesh, I did start to add the half twist under the bar, but fam, I swear that was first try over the mats. David Colvin was there. Like I said last week, the man's presence alone had me sticking everything. Look at that, boom, always a pleasure. So I decided, let's try triple. I mean, we got to catch up to Jim Kazuki with the three, what he did with the quintuple, with the 5 twists. Speaking of the world clip of the week, do stick around for this week's one because it is epic. Yeah, making sure I do the single flip twisting, not just the double flip twisting. So if you're only doing the double flip twisting for a few months, you come back to single flip twisting, and then all of a sudden you have problems with rotating too much. What do you reckon? Triple back full twist? Or is that going to be a neck breaker? Even in the pit, you don't want to land on your neck. I'm sure some of you have had accidents where you realize, it's not as soft as I thought it was. But here it is. First try, double twist layout. There we go. Never done that before. Of course, I've done like handspring, double twist, punch, half twist when I was a junior. But this was the first time. So here we go. World clip of the week. Mic is always coming off. World clip of the week. But yeah, remember, double twist, double front by the end of June is the goal. So it's Andreas Brettschneider. A Gaylord 1.5 twist. Did you even know that he could do Gaylords, fam? So this is amazing work. He gets his hand on the bar, twists quite fast. Now you may have seen me try this skill, and most of you probably already know this is the Kudinov. This is my skill with an additional half twist. Man, amazing. We'll slow it down and we'll do some comparing now, because I did try this once. Here we go. This was a few years back. So Brettschneider gets his hand on the mat. He reaches upwards towards the bar while I'm reaching downwards. I think he's higher than me, and I think he's flipping faster than me as well. And that to me has always been a mystery. I cannot figure out how to flip fast in a Gaylord skill. Man, much respect, much respect. He's definitely one-upped me on there. I have to get back to this one soon. But first comes the shoulder rehab. So there you go. Thanks for watching all the way through. All the best. Till next time.